Hi, Jules Bliss Vegan, and welcome back. So, I wanted to talk about body image and distorted body image. I went ahead and put the little icon for this video as my drill team picture, one of many, many, many. We were like number one in the nation. It was a really big deal. One of many. But the truth about that picture is not as lovely as the photo itself. And basically, at that point, it was January of my 18th year. I just turned 18. And I was a senior in high school, super popular and liked, but I wasn't good enough for my drill team coach, who decided that I was way too heavy. And so she would not allow me to dress out. So I would have to wear the drill team pants and the drill team sweater instead of the cute little pleated skirts. And even to be in that costume, which they provided, I was lucky I even got away with being able to get into team pictures because she would not let me perform. I was too heavy. And I'm 5'7". I have a Irish Norwegian build, if you will, and I know in that picture, like any good compulsive overeater who's memorized everything they weighed their whole life, I weighed about 153. And that was not like tragic. I mean, I could carry that weight okay, but compared to the girls next to me, they were cute and sassy, and I wasn't. So I was not allowed to perform, and it was devastating. I, of course, pretended to be okay with it and continued to get on to starving myself, which I did successfully. But even after starving myself, I still wasn't enough. And finally, a little later in the year, I said I was going to quit because I just couldn't handle her shaming me anymore. And we kind of arranged a kind of a different thing. I ended up serving in a different way. But it was horrific. So that's kind of been my story. As a small child, I was molested mostly by other children, kids on the block, sort of under the premise of playing doctor, but the kids were so much older. And then drunken dads getting into bed with me. The list goes on and on, but I had no sense of my body. And at best, I felt like my body belonged to whoever wanted to use it or touch it. So that was really hard. And I was kind of awkward. I wore glasses and I got teased by my own siblings. And again, I come from a huge family of 11 children. So they would tease me, let alone other people calling me cross-eyed or four-eyed or whatever. And so that was really hard for me. If people did compliment me, I would freak out. I've gotten better at it. I'm not that good at it even now. But I would just flip out because I didn't know if they were teasing me or not. And that went on for years. And I really had to talk myself into participating in things, even going to this drill team reunion. And people are thrilled that I'm coming. Oh, my goodness. But I already am like, I don't want to play the game of over-exercising, starving myself, all the gimmicks. Like, I'm exactly where I am in my life right now, and I need that to be enough. But that has been my truth in the past, and avoiding people like the plague because I didn't feel good about myself. And just trying to believe the people who said that who I am is who they want to see. They're not worried about my weight or how I look. But it is always a struggle for me. It's a huge struggle. So, taking a breath, trusting God, saying yes in spite of my insecurities. And my story is way bigger than that, and I will share it when I feel better. But I'd like to know where you at with body image. Have you struggled with this in the past? I'm going to do a part 2 when I feel better and my dogs aren't barking. But I'm still sick, people. So I'm just going to be going to bed. Anyway, love you.